In this video, we are going to talk about Maya Viewport a bit. Not every time you have time to render the scene and then send it to the client or whoever you're working with, just to get an approval. So what you can do instead is make your viewport almost like your renderer. How to do that? So that we can quickly just create a PlayBlast and send it forward without rendering. So the first thing we need to do is just turn on textures. If you're not able to see the textures, go to Windows, General Editor, File Path Editor, and repath these files. I know where my files are, so I just pasted that directory and it called the files automatically. I have another quick video on my YouTube about the file path editor in case you want to learn about that. So I just close it now, and what I need to do is I will go to renderer, viewport 2.0 settings, and make sure it's not overly bright. Turn on GPU instancing and make sure the transparency algorithm is set to depth peeling. This makes the alpha better. Make sure to use custom and 4096. Reload all the texture to at least 4K. And after that, I will turn on ambient occlusion. You can see the difference now. Things have a bit more depth. I will also turn on hardware fog, but it will not matter right now. I'll talk about it in a bit. I will turn on the motion blur. These options have another shortcut right up here, but these are all the settings that come with these. I will also turn on anti-aliasing with smooth wireframe and multi-sample anti-aliasing, count of 8 or 16. You can do 4 if your PC is not supporting that. I'll do 8. And for now, I'll just change the color to some dramatic shade of blue. Let's keep it at that for now. I'll close this, and next I'll go to lighting and make sure the two-sided lighting is on. The two-sided lighting does is, in case you have a mesh that is plain simple and it's folded a bit and you're able to see the inside of it also, if you do not have the two-sided lighting on, it will render the exterior with texture, but the inside will be black. Or it can also be transparent. If you go to shading and choose back face culling, I don't want it to be transparent. I just want to see the texture because it's clothes. I want to see the texture from both the sides. So I turned on two-sided lighting. And then I will go to shading and turn on the hardware fog. The settings of the hardware fog are right here. We need to turn that on from shading. Now I can choose the star and giving my scene a bit more depth. I can also use exponentially squared. This will create 0.001, 0.002. This will create a bit more depth. But because I have less control over it, I'll just go to linear and make it 2000. More like 1300. All right, and let's do this. So I need the depth on the back side of it, but not on the front. Okay. This is a bit better. The last thing I want to do is I just want to, oh, you can see these. This is because we turned on the anti-aliasing. If we turn it off, it'll be jaggy, but when we turn it back on, it will be smoothed out. I want to copy this and place it in here. I'm just trying to create some variation in the background. Okay. Now I can see that the depth is not good. I will increase it. I'll turn off motion blur for now. That's more like it, but I don't want it to affect the character. Okay, good. Let's increase the size. This is much better. Good. I'll just click close. I'll take one render, or I'll call it PlayBlast. Let's turn this on. Let's see if the frame is right. Oops, I think I have animated this one. So I'll go to Edit, Delete by Type, Channels. Now the animation on this is deleted. So this animation is divided into two parts. One is this one, and the other one is this one, where this chair will not be here. So I'll select the chair. I'll see where this one is shifting, and that's some glitch. So it's 305. So what I want is I'll make sure this chair is here till 304, and on 305, this will be hidden. Yeah, I do not do complete zero. There's a reason behind it. That's gaming industry tricks. I'll talk about it in some other video. So I have two clips all compiled in one shot, and I'm ready to send it forward. So what I'll do is I'll just play blast this. I'll say I want AVI 100% from window for now. Make sure the scale is 1, quality is somewhere between. And let's name this test 01. Save. I will copy this location. Play blast. There we go. It's our 960 by 540 resolution render. If we make it to 1080p, it'll be even smoother, or you can go 4K, whichever one you want, but you do not have to render it. You do not have to wait for hours. You can just send the PlayBlast even if it's 4K. You can send it in a few minutes, and this will be fine for the testing phase of it. It is a bit more dramatic, bit more depth to it, more smooth, and the better your texture, the better your settings are, the better your results will be. I hope this saves you a lot of time. If you like the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment your thoughts down below. What is your major pain point? Let me know what you're struggling with. I might be able to help. So this is it for this quick video, and I'll see you in the next one.